The Nittany Lions will kick off first, and here we go. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throwing, Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Number 99, set to advance on the football.
On the return, it's Wallace. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Soto. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Wolverines! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Push is ahead. Still running at the 40. There he goes. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored Jesse. This offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's Underwood to throw. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Spits it out to the back. With the catch, it's Marshall. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Finds the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Underwood. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver.
Got it in stride at the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And what a difference one game makes, right? This guy already in the first quarter has thrown for more yards than he did in his last game. He just looks like a much more confident quarterback, and it's incredible how good things happen to QBs when they find a rhythm early.
Makes a catch. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Running inside. It's Marshall. Knocked down immediately.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Underwood in the gun on third down. Looking for Pater. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows close in sports, man. Like, it had been so fast. It looked like the QB thought he had some space, was going to go get the first down, but you got to love the speed of the defense, corralling him quickly and stopping him short of the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he's going to bring it out. Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Follows his blocks. It's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the air, it's Soto. With the catch, it's Carter. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to escape and get it himself. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
You some shit.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes.
You are some true shit for that.
Pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Martin. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Martin. They were all over it.
Goodness, great. That is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Soto. It's complete on the right side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all, throwing for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Setting up the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a crease, it's Martin.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Right side, it's Carter. pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
Yeah, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls and throws out the RPO. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll return it. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing, Underwood. Moving out to the right. Quarterback got it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Here's Underwood to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets rid of it.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He unleashes a long one. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's past the marker. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown, Michigan. Rolled his way into the end zone. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Soto. Look out! Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. See some running room. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's kick things off with Jacksonville State taking on the number 20 team, the Syracuse Orange. And it's Jacksonville State sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
That gets them back above 500. They're now 3-2 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Handoff for Peoples.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Sells to fake. Right down the middle. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Moving the pocket, it's Soto. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Takes it all the way inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9-yard line, and they turn in a huge chunk play. You want to talk about converting a 4th down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. 4th down time. You only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes in his guy, makes the play, gets the big 1st down.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Out wide right, it's Carter. Touchdown, Penn State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Michigan offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give to the back. He's past the sticks. At the 40, there he goes. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. Once he got some room, it was over.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 19, set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Tells the run, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Left side, it's shot. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Finds a crease, it's Martin. Can't get him to the ground.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Rushes on. Avoids pressure on the right. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Hits inside. It's Martin. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Brings up 2nd down.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, it's Soto. He fires a bullet to the right. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Underwood. Fires to the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the...
Caught, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Got the 1st down. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wolverines. And that one will give them the lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. and 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Now on first down from the 28. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And the Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Peoples again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Back to pass, it's Soto. Looking to take a shot. He's got it down the field. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's changing the play. Here's a give to Peoples.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Peoples one more time. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. Back to pass, it's Soto. Wide open downfield. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Changing the routes with his receivers. A designed run for the quarterback. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Soto. Here comes the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.